The timing of a major snowstorm is expected to disrupt holiday travel plans, but there are already a number of cancellations and delays here at Pearson International Airport in Toronto, causing headaches. The board behind me says it all. A substantial number of flights will not be arriving on schedule.
We've been wearing the same clothes for 3 days.
48 hours after departing Saskatoon, a family of four still hasn't reached their destination. Their original flight to London, England was cancelled due to staffing issues. They're killing time at Pearson and crossing their fingers their flight will depart tonight.
We'd heard about all the nightmares of traveling, and we had just kind of hoped that it wouldn't happen for us. And doing it with 2 kids, 14 and 7, just adds another layer.
They were hopeful for their first trip as a family in years and disappointed it's been both cut short and made more expensive as a result of the delays.
All in all, the entire delay is going to cost us upwards of $1,000 extra.
It wasn't hard to find other passengers at Pearson in a similar boat.
They wouldn't allow us to board.
After facing delays getting to Toronto, a group of almost 10 people traveling to Montego Bay say they were left behind with no explanation from the airline.
We're told that the flight is closed and there's nobody to talk to.
I looked on the board and I saw that the flight that we were scheduled to be on, which they said we couldn't go on, it was sitting on the tarmac that was delayed on it. And they still wouldn't even let us go on the flight.
All this and a major snowstorm has yet to hit Toronto. It pummeled the West Coast this week, and that appears to be having a trickle-down effect impacting a number of flights in Toronto. While bad weather isn't covered under federal air passenger protection rules, travel insurance could offer protection.
Depending on the policy, bad weather or anything that is nature related or natural causes, as we call it, can be covered, especially if your flight is interrupted or your trip is interrupted or canceled due to unforeseen events.
On Sunday, frustrated passengers were captured on camera chanting curses at Sunwing after major delays getting their baggage.
You Sunwing! Let's go!
I had nowhere to sit. My legs were aching. I was tired. My kids were crying.
Sanjeet witnessed the ordeal while waiting for her own bags for 3 hours after landing in Toronto from Montego Bay. She was traveling with a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old.
They were hungry at that point. Everyone was crying. I don't think there was a single child in there that wasn't crying at a certain point. Food options are very limited at that point. So it was very stressful for parents. You could see it on their faces.
We've been reporting on this issue for months, with multiple airlines appearing to have had issues delivering baggage in a timely manner at Pearson, pointing to crew shortages as an ongoing issue as they try and bring staff back to pre-pandemic levels. And over the past 5 days, an estimated 600 Air Canada flights have either been delayed or canceled. WestJet says 86 flights just today were canceled, while 240 flights were grounded yesterday due to bad weather out west. Those numbers are only expected to go up as a snowstorm enters Toronto.